everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Now I was going to release a kilo silver bar versus kilo silver coin video today, but the Royal Mint has thrown a spanner in my release schedule because they have released the first official effigy of King Charles III, and they've also announced that they're going to be releasing a coin collection honouring Her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II on Monday. So I thought a video out today to give as much exposure as possible for those of you who might be interested in this would be a good idea. So Monday the 3rd of October, we don't have a time yet. It's going to probably be 9 a.m. UK time, but it also has been known to be at 12 p.m. UK time. So I know I'm going to be front and centre on the Royal Mint's website early doors, like 8 o'clock in the morning, just to see what's happening. But we'll follow also over on the Silver Forum here, where you can see that the news was shared by members, and we can have a look on here as well at some of the different opinions on the coin too as we go throughout the video. But very, very popular, and I do think this is going to be incredibly sought after. I would not be surprised if the queue system on Monday is into the tens of thousands, 20, 30,000 I could even see as well. So it'll be a bit of potluck as to whether we'll get them. There'll be a lot of hype and hysteria. There'll be a lot of flipping of these coins. The effigy itself, I think, is spot on. It is brilliant. The ball has been cleared out of the park, out of the stadium by the Royal Mint and the design team, which, so the sculptor Martin Jennings, his portrait there is phenomenal. Really, really good. And I know a lot of people were making jokes about the big ears and all of this and thinking King Charles is going to look really weird on the coins. But to be honest, if you're still critical of this portrait after having seen it, then I think you need to have another think, because this looks really good and it harks back to those previous kings that we've had, King George VI and beyond. It really is very special indeed. And a little bit of a surprise that we're getting it out in 2022. I can see why they're doing it, because of course the Royal Mint is releasing a commemorative coin for Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, and the coin series has 3 different coins within it, and those of course are going to be humongously hot sellers. There will be circulation coins from what I understand as well. If you see here, the UK 50p coin will also enter general circulation. So that will happen before the end of the year, I understand, having read a few news sources. But of course on Monday there will be the silver proofs. I think there'll probably be BUs as well. There's loads of different options to choose from. Now, we can probably surmise that there will also be gold and silver versions here as well. We can see at the top that looks like it's going to be a gold coin. And down here, of course, the silver versions too. I would imagine they're going to be sterling silver rather than 999, although because there are 2 of these, what look like they're going to be £5 coins, the one on the left and the one on the right, there could be one in 3 nines or 4 nines silver and then one in sterling. For me, I am not massively enamored by the one on the right here. I think that the portraits of the Queen, which are meant to be transcending through time, I personally am not a huge fan of. What I would have liked to have seen is the Gillick portrait here on the left and then the Jodie Clark final portrait on the right. I think that would have actually been a pretty incredible coin, and I would have been all over that one. But for me, it just doesn't quite do it. I mean, I don't know. What's your thoughts on that design? It's nice in the background, but just the portraits don't look quite right. The one on the left, though, this beautiful rendition of Her Majesty the Queen, I think is fantastic. And that one's going to look great with King Charles. Nearly said Prince Charles there. King Charles on the back. So definitely the one on the left for me. The 50p is fantastic. I'm not usually a 50p coin collector when it comes to these coins. Just seen here. 9 a.m. British Standard Time. There we go. Getting the news right as always. Backyard Bullion. But there we go. 9 a.m. on the 3rd of October. But the 50p coins, not massively keen on them, but I do think I'll be picking up a silver one. Don't think I'm going to go for gold. Don't think I'll be able to go for gold, quite frankly. I think all of these coins are going to sell out within 10, 15 minutes, if that. They're going to be 20, 30,000 people in the queue, and the golds will have probably a fairly low mintage. I would be surprised if the 50p's have a mintage of less than, say, like 25,000. I think they're going to be pretty high. Maybe 7 or 8,000 on these other coins here, depending on what exactly they want to do with the mintages. But yeah, I'm really excited for these. I think it's going to be very interesting, and I think a lot of other people out there in the community are also interested as well. We are seeing here on the Silver Forum, you can go over, this is a publicly available page for anybody to go and see. You don't have to be a member of the forum to see this page, and there are lots of really very positive things. Aurum Argentai says, in fairness, the Charles's portrait looks quite good, all things considered. It's definitely a lot of people who are interested in this, and you can see here some of the other images that have come from various different social medias. I think they look good. There's the 50p with the King Charles image on the back. Really very, very pretty indeed. A lot of speculation as to exactly what the different prices will be, and the mintages, of course. Nobody really truly knows. By the way, I'll put a link to this thread down in the Silver Forum, or down in the description of this video, and you can head over to the Silver Forum and have a read. I'm just going to skim through. You can see I've also put my opinion there. Love the designs, and the image of King Charles is spot on. And as I've said on the forum here, you wouldn't believe how many comments I've got in the last 3 weeks about how horrible Charles on coins will be. I think this will change minds. I think, if we go scroll back up here to the 50p coin image, I think that looks fantastic. I think it really does look good, and well done to the Royal Mint for a fantastic coin design. You can see here, Gold Digger Dave, very, very active member on the forum, has shared some images of the previous monarchs, and you can see there is this stylistic theme and design that's bleeding through there with the hair and the sort of side parting, and it's, I think, spot on. It really is harking back to a different part of history that defines our nation, I personally think. So yeah, it'll be good. I think it will be an exciting day on Monday. I think there's going to be a lot of hype and hysteria as well. I'm not sure it's going to be worth jumping on eBay and buying anything if you miss out, because there will be some exceptionally high prices. We'll just have to see how those prices evolve over time. But for me, it's going to be the coin on the left and the 50p. I think in silver, definitely. I don't think I can afford the gold this time. I've got a budget every year for these proof coins, and I've already gone over it with the Platinum Jubilee coins and various others. And I just don't think, for me, it's going to be something I'm going to keep for a long time. It's not something I'm aiming to move on and make a profit on. So to lock up thousands of pounds in these coins when I could just have the exact same design in silver makes most sense. I mean, I'm hypothesizing here because I probably won't even get to get the gold, if you know what I mean. So there we have King Charles III on a coin. It's looking good. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions, so please feel free to comment down below. And hopefully, if you are interested, you can grab one on Monday. We'll see you in the queue, I have no doubt. Otherwise, thank you one and all for watching and listening to this back end of the video. If you're in the BYB Rambling Society, thank you so much. You are one of the cool kids. We'll see you on the next video, which will be on Sunday, and it will say In Focus Friday on Sunday, because that was meant to go today, but the Royal Mint put this out today, so we've swapped them around. So it'll be In Focus Friday, Sunday, with a kilo coin and a kilo bar, one not to miss. Subscribe if you've not done so already. We'll see you on the next video. As always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.